that caused this? It says it right here. Chapter 8, verse 4. Then the elders of Israel gathered themselves together and came to Samuel unto Ramah. It was the leaders of the people that came to Samuel with this decision. Nowhere in the scripture does it say that the people wanted this. Nowhere in the scripture does it convey that the elders came upon the people because there was a large cry amongst the people, and the people were calling out and complaining and praying to God for change. None of that happened. We've got to pinpoint this. When Gideon was approached by the angel, because the Midianites were causing such tribulation to the people and siphoning all of their nutrients and burdening them with all the burdens that came with them coming and encamping amongst them. What did the Bible say? It said that the people cried unto the Lord for a period of time. So we can tell that the Bible will convey specifics when it comes to who's doing what. We can rest assured that what we read is an accurate depiction of what's going on. So if we know that, and in this instance, we see the Bible convey that it's not the people that have come to Samuel. It is the leaders of the people that are making this decision on behalf of the people. They're making this decision at an executive level. And they're saying, okay, the people probably don't know that Samuel's children are corrupt. This is more than likely a isolated kind of hierarchical thing, that you must be at a hierarchical level to be privy to this knowledge. The people probably don't know the specifics of the corruption within the kingdom. It hasn't trickled down to the people, but the elders know. And the elders are saying to Samuel, we want a king. They're saying two things. We want a king, and we want a king because we want to be like the other nations. We want to be like everybody else. And we're going to justify this by saying that your children are corrupt and that you're old. And we don't trust that if something happens to you when your children get in place, that they're going to really look out for our best interest. We don't know where God is. We have no faith that our prayers will be heard if we petition God for this. Why would they not have faith that they could go before God and have God manage this? Why? Could it be that their intentions weren't going to be good either? So instead of going to God to manage anyone that God allows to lead them, they want to have someone in place that they can manage themselves. Because they know their interactions, their heart, their intentions are probably not going to be righteous enough for them to go to God to have God handle it on their behalf in case anything disintegrous happens. This is what is exactly being conveyed here. And this is why God says, they didn't reject you. This has nothing to do with your sons per se. I mean, it could be, but at the heart of the issue is that they have rejected me. And why would they reject me? Why? I have led these people through hell and high water. They don't have an enemy. If they do, they get defeated. I have protected these people in ways that it is unheard of in this realm. There's no one in this realm have I walked with the way I have walked with these people. Why would they reject me? Why would they think that I would not cover them? Because they have gotten to a level of success and a level of surety within their own psyche that they can bank on. They've seen what I've done for your ancestors and your forefathers. They stand in the name that I have given them, a regal and a royal name. I gave you this name. You were a regular person before I came upon you and dusted you off. And now I've given you a name and I've given you a house. And you've sat in it for an extended amount of time. So much so that you have forgotten what it was like before I came upon you and dusted you off. And now that you stood in the levels of success that you stood in, and everybody is your friend and they all are in awe of you, and you know you can go amongst these people and be protected and not have an enemy overtake you because of me, you've become obnoxious. You've gotten beside yourselves. And here we begin with the convolution, the convoluted experience that comes from fullness and stability. Now it's about you. Now you don't want to call upon me because you know that there's a process and a procedure and a protocol that you've got to align to call upon me. You studied me long enough. You think you know me. You think you can manipulate me now for worldly riches like I'm not going to see. You've studied me long enough to know my comings and goings, or so you think.